Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bright and sunny, hot and humid Florida day. We're out here in an old, basically loading site for oranges, part of the orange grove. Doing a little detecting. Come along with us, see what we find. First target, and it's a good one. 65, 67. I can see it. That is an old battery cable. Definitely a quite old one, the way that looks. It's even got like engraved stuff on it. That's probably like a Model T Ford battery cable right there. Sweet. It was heavily used. They beat the snot out of it. And it basically got ripped off. Sweet. Just eyeballed a button. I don't know if it's old. Oh yeah, that's an oldie. Kind of cattywampus. Sweet. So back in the day, the old ships would come in here and they'd load up all the oranges and stuff and ship it off to the railroad there. Pretty exciting stuff. History from Florida's past. Well, I thought I had a musket ball here first, folks, but I see homemade cut marks straight down the center of this. So this is you can see where they tried to cut it there, but it didn't go through. And they got it all the way through right there. And it looks like there's like teeth marks on the other side. Or maybe where they grabbed it with something, but it almost looks like teeth marks. You can see where the sprue was, where it got cut off. This is a really old, there's a mold seam right there. And there's the sprue where they cut it off. That's a very old musket ball turned into a split shot. How about that? I thought it looked really patinaed. These are what the old Seminole War ones look like. Could be a very old split shot. That they musket ball they turned into a split shot. We got a gooder, folks. Get your rear end over here. Y'all are standing in the middle of the road. You're gonna get hit by a car. Come on, let's check her out. It's a gooder. Somebody's having fun out there on the water. Hooting and hollering. Well, check that out. Jiminy Christmas. Alright, let's try to figure out what this puppy says. This is a different style. This is the twisty kind. New York, maybe? N.Y, I'd have to figure. Probably fertilizer or something along them lines. 1800 security device. The old cloth bags, like burlap sacks. They used to put these on the end of them, on grain and fertilizer and all sorts of stuff, so nobody would skim any off the top. Basically like in your electrical box, so they know if it's been tampered with. And that sure is an oldie there, folks. Check out that big boy. It's got a beautiful brass patina on there. Dark, dark, dark green. They beat the snot out of this thing too. Must have got seized up or something, or they were taking it on and off a lot. Okay, I've got a pretty doggone good signal here. I was off a little bit. Ooh la la. It's another lead bag seal. I'll be damned. Heck yeah. I think it's a Leopold's Hall from Strasbourg, Germany. Strasbourg. Agency. Something agency. But it's from Germany. It's written in German on this side. Strasbourg. Leopold's Hall. Strasfurt. RMC, UMC, Nitro Club, North Carolina. Good old Henry repeating rifle. I think these were like 40 caliber, 40 something caliber. 38, I don't know. But it is a big old rimfire, and it was fired once and squished together. A lot of times, if it was soldiers, they'd do that so the Indians couldn't repack these. Dug some more dirt out, and it's kind of choppy, but it's a high tone. It's pretty doggone deep, and I probably jinxed myself turning you on. What are you? What in the world are you? Huh. This reminds me of something off of a rifle. Huh. I don't know. But it does remind me of something off of a rifle, but obviously something would have went in there and locked. Oh, maybe Bob will know. It's got a safety on it, obviously. Something would have went in there so it wouldn't have did something. I found the missing piece. What in the hell is this thing? Iron would have connected it. It's got a bolt. Like I said, it reminds me of like some sort of thing out of a gun, but I got no ever loving idea what this could be. It's very interesting. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is. Big old bolt with an iron thing. Connecting it, something with the safety. I have no flipping idea. I'm saving it. I'm not throwing it out. It could be something really awesome. I just don't know. Well, I just filmed the outro with you there and said that Bob didn't really find too much, but he's holding out on us. Bob being Bob, he's got to find something amazing. Check that SOB out. Oh, it looks like a freaking medieval coin. Oh, look at the back of that. We don't find these too often down here in Florida, unless you're by like St. Augustine or Pensacola or something. Art history pretty much about 1850s. This is older than that. Ooh, that is a freaking old, gorgeous button. That freaking looks like Spanish or something crazy. That's awesome. Anybody know that design? Please leave it on there in the comment below. That sucker is old. Well, we are zoomed in on a whole boatload of finds here, so you know what time it is. Roundup time. We got a whole slew of junk over here, which is out of frame and you can't really see it, but bunch of junk over there. Ruth gave us that really awesome brass fitting there. It has a gasket in there, so it's probably about turn of the century, but it's got some beautiful patina. Whole mess load of square nails. We got a really cool Peters. 3840. 38 caliber 40 grit. Never seen one of them, but it looks like a pretty old one. 3840. Modern penny. We got a couple more cases and stuff here. Oh, we got our beautiful musket ball that was turned into a fishing sinker. She's a beaut. You can see where they cut it, and you can see the mold seam and where they snipped it off right there. That's an oldie. Hand poured. Jabbed a knife in there. We got a couple of lead bag seals. That's the Leopold's Hall, and I've showed you both of these. We got our beautiful button. I'm not sure what that's made out of, if it's seashell, plastic, what, but it's beautiful. And we actually found this tiny little piece of Native American pottery. A real small piece of it. That's really cool. That could be 10,000 years old. I don't think I showed you all that in the film, but that is a overall button, but it's an iron one. So this house site right here was probably a little more poor. This is a weird piece of lead. It almost looks poured. It's got the two little arms. I've found these before. They're like little tiny little ingots of lead, and they got little arms that they snip off. I don't know exactly what this is for. We got like a lead pewter something or another. Almost looks like a bugle piece, something like that. We got this mystery piece. I have no idea what it's for. Let me know. Our really cool old battery posts, the wire. This is interesting. Never seen one of these either. 25 caliber rifle. Huh. Only time I've ever heard 25 caliber was for the old Night Stalker. Never found one of these. Our beautiful Henry repeating rifle cartridge. Got a 22 short and a 22 long. This guy, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's a piece of fancy something off of something. Rolled of copper. And I think that about covers it. It's all the junk, bits of stuff, bunch of little stuff, but honestly, we did way better on good finds than we did junk today. I don't know how Bob and Ruth did, but they don't have anything to report, so must not have been that good, but that's how it goes. All right, folks. That's what I call one successful hunt. I had a blast. Whoa, I lost my pointing stick. Don't. I had a blast. I hope you all did. We found some really good stuff. No coins, but like I said, this is probably a pretty poor house. We did go down the road there to the boat launch. That's where There was a whole bunch of families that lived here, packing. There was worker houses too. It's probably a worker house. It's right by the boat launch. Go up, pick the oranges, pack them up somewhere down by the old orange packing place where we found all the beautiful 1880s, 70s, 90s inkwells about a year ago. Pack them up, box them up, and ship them out in the old boat trails out there. There's a bunch of them. It's a very, very large orange packing plant. Say some history. Everybody knows about that history. Florida oranges. I had a blast. I don't know if Bob or Ruth found anything too crazy. We probably showed you just about everything, but that's the way she goes sometimes, folks. Rules of the road, bubs.